the 2K Sports pregame show.
NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped a game in this series last year.
Greg, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standings. As we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
And the regular season officially begins. Most rookies around the league, Clark, will have their eyes wide open. I mean, wow, what an eye-opening experience to play with this speed, this talent. How nervous were you going back to that time in your life? How nervous were you on opening night?
Very nervous, really excited, but there were some butterflies that I had to work really hard at trying to get them to fly in formation because they were all over the place, Kevin. But ultimately, once you get out there and you break that first sweat or you get that first hit or bucket, then it simply becomes basketball. But prior to that, pregame meal, your nap before the game, butterflies are doing their own thing.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Lakers 5 right now. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Brandon Ingram's out there with JaVale McGee. And it's James in at the 3. Now here's Hayward, and here's Brown outside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Caldwell Pope passes to Rondo. Back to Caldwell Pope. McGee is screen on Brown. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Clearly a frustrating missed opportunity there. Perfect screen, got him the space he needed, but he bricked it.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
No good on the free throw.
And really no better leader in the NBA than LeBron. The closest thing to a player coach we've had in a long time.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Pass to Ingram. Over Tatum. And again, the Lakers no good. And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with this team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the dominoes start to fall.
Back to Rondo. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Pound kicks to Irving. From deep three-point range, JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the passing of Ingram, I mean, setting up his teammates and distributing the ball the way he does, effortless.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Drills it from outside.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
Now here's Rondo. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And you can see just how great Ingram is once the screen is set. Extremely confident in these kinds of situations.
Back to Irving. Takes a three. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 7. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely. The numbers for Ingram. He had a strong showing last season. He put in about 16 points a game last year, 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And he brings that offensive firepower to the team. Scoring just comes naturally.
And, you know, defenses are throwing everything at him, yet he's still able to put up points. He's really unstoppable.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lakers trail by 7. LeBron outside. Ingram outside. Passes it to Rondo. Back to Ingram. Over Tatum. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Ingram's got his second bucket of the night.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers, guys, in his sleep. I mean, the defenses can't allow him to get going from there. That's his sweet spot.
He used that pick to perfection. That's 12 points for Kyrie Irving.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Rondo with it. He's picked up by Irving. Rondo passes to Ingram. And they double up James. And it's good for 2. Ingram's got 6 points.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Irving dishes to Horford. Picked by Horford. Tatum kicks to Irving. Horford against McGee. 5 to shoot. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by Rondo. Lakers trail by 6. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with head coach Luke Walton.
That's right, Kevin. Now you see where the game changes from where it used to be. He said tonight they've got to get back. If that means giving up offensive rebounds, so be it. He thinks good transition defense is the biggest difference in their chance at winning. Kevin?
Thanks, David. A nice shot by Irving.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
On the wing, James. Defended by Hayward from 15 feet away. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And, you know, it's obvious he's a talented scorer. I mean, that's a given. A guy you can depend on to get it done in a lot of ways.
Now here is Horford. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Tatum drives in. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Here's the screen. Ingram with it. Picked up by Brown. And it's Ingram missing. Celtics leading by 6. Irving passes to Horford. Picked by Horford. Tatum kicks to Irving. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got 17.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the pass to Rondo. Caldwell Pope with a screen for Rondo. From the arc, and Contavious Caldwell Pope with a 3. Caldwell Pope's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Irving passes to Horford. Tatum kicks to Irving. McGee against Horford. Shoots over McGee. Horford, no luck. Lakers trail by 6. Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the year.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Some changes for Boston. Morris is checked in for Tatum. Marcus Smart comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Rozier in for Irving. And then for Los Angeles, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Busted. No good that time either. Lakers trail by 6. A wide open look here for Kuzma. That's tipped. It's stolen by Morris. Hayward outside. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Morris, no good.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Pass to Smart. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Hey, and when guys at this level are that close to the basket, they ain't missing. I mean, especially when there's no defense in the neighborhood.
And James throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Now, here is Morris. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now the Lakers on the break. Kuzma with the ball. And stolen by Hayward. Now here's Smart. Guarded closely. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
And Gordon Hayward is a player who's always found a way to add something to his game. Now he feels comfortable going at a defense either inside or out. Great strength when attacking the rim and can shrug off those defenders.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Greg, you mentioned Hayward's strength. That and his ball fakes seem to be not as recognized as they should be.
Yeah, I think Hayward has one of the better pump fakes in our league. Great deception with inside-out dribbles to create space. And the things he does well aren't immediately apparent, but Hayward's terrific fundamentals are what make him a great scorer.
And seeing Gordon Hayward out there, you have to be glad that he was able to recover the way he has from that devastating injury on opening night last season.
And I remember your call of the moment, Kevin. The whole NBA world just was shocked on that opening night. As bad as it looked, it seemed to be clean enough to where Hayward won't have any lasting issues with it. The rehab obviously wasn't easy, and I'm sure Hayward is just thankful that he's been able to come back completely from that injury. Just doing the job on the backcourt.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Beasley dishes to Stevenson. Kuzma sets a screen. It's stolen by Morris. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Awesome speed from Tatum. Excels at getting to the right place in these fast break chances.
Stevenson passes to Beasley. Kuzma kicks to Stevenson. Back to Kuzma. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
The first one falls.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
He doesn't get the second one. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Smart, and he drops it in from the low post. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hart. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. 2 on the clock. And that one is good by Beasley. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Boston. He had some kind of quarter from long range, winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. And don't go away. We'll be right back. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
You saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Rolling, absolutely rolling, flat out killing it from beyond the arc.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Hart. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Lance Stevenson. Then it's Ball, and it's Beasley in at the pivot, manning the middle. And stolen by Tatum. To the inside, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, I like how Tatum surveys the floor. Great at looking for his teammates, especially when they're open.
Beasley the screen. Ball against Rozier. Ball kicks to Beasley. Clock at 6. 13 feet away. And Boston with the rebound. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to Morris. And here is Rozier. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. That shot wide open. And it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Tatum, and again it's Boston converting. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Boston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Devin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. Lakers trail by 16. Los Angeles calls timeout. You're always looking for guys with confidence. But then some guys maybe go a little bit too far with that element, and the efficiency level will drop below their talent level. There are guys that can be swayed by that.
Yeah, you're right. And it's a mixed bag with those kind of guys because the talent is always on display, and it's hard not to appreciate it, but the inconsistency is frustrating. Perhaps the guy who maybe best epitomizes that is Lance Stevenson, because when he's good, he can give you a lot of stuff at both ends. When he's sideways, he can hurt you a little bit too.
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You got to be composed when you go inside, knowing that you're going to have some contact and resistance facing you. Ball unafraid to get it deep inside.
They set the pick. Here's Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And when the Celtics traded out of the first overall pick in 2017, you know, many, Greg, thought they were settling for Jason Tatum for team needs. But he might be the best overall player in that draft.
Listen, the Celtics said they would have been fine taking Tatum first overall, and I believe him. I mean, Tatum looks like he could be a superstar very early in his career, and does everything at a high level and is already a terrific shooter from deep. Plus, he just has a poise and an air about his game that speaks of superstar.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you like the confidence of Tatum. I mean, he enjoys tackling any challenge in front of him. Doesn't shy away. A true leader as a young player. Impressive.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for the Celtics. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, Tatum plays with a lot of confidence. He feels like he can take on anyone, and already proving to be a great leader at his age.
Now, here's Ball. Passes it to Kuzma. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Kuzma's got 6.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Morris a screen. Down low. Hart the pass to Kuzma. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. Count it. Kuzma's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Smart. And then for the Lakers, JaVale McGee's checked in for Beasley. Caldwell Pope comes in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. So he gets them both.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Stevenson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And McGee kicks to Caldwell Pope, knocks down the 3 ball.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Kentavious Caldwell Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
They set the pick. Irving passes to Tatum. Here's Morris. That one good for 2. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has 6. McGee is screen on Brown. Here's Caldwell Pope. Again, the Lakers.
Yeah, a really difficult cover, especially in these screen and rolls. I mean, Caldwell Pope is fantastic with his creativity.
Irving kicks to Tatum. Morris outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. And that one's good, Irving.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The pass to Stevenson. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. McGee is screened. Offensive rebound.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 14, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee.
And here we can check out the story on Kyrie Irving. Last season, he played outstanding. 7th in free throw percentage. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Lakers trail by 11. Ingram a screen on Hayward. James kicks to Rondo. To the paint, Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists now tonight.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Morris a screen. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Caldwell Pope up top, defended by Hayward, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Rondo against Irving. Shot clock at 5. Rondo kicks to Caldwell Pope. Shoots it. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Caldwell Pope's got 7 points for the quarter. Irving against Rondo. Pass to Morris. Now here is Horford. And It's blocked.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
McGee. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach. Well, I tell you what, I like the clip he's shooting at. Extremely effective. If you're on defense now, you got to get the ball out of his hand.
And the Lakers call time here. And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for the Celtics.
And we can see pretty even there between the guards and the bigs. That kind of balanced production has what's helped them craft this huge lead.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. 10 points for him. He kicks it to Ingram. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Horford against LeBron. Back to Hayward. Picked by Horford. This one for 3. That one doesn't go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Pass to Ingram. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ingram's got 14 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Horford the pass to Hayward. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from LeBron. Lakers trail by 6. Caldwell Pope with it. Picked up by Brown. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rondo against Irving. Horford with the screen on Rondo. Excellent use of the screen that time. And that's now 24 points for Kyrie Irving.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 10. Back to Ingram. 5 to shoot. McGee sets the pick for Ingram. Over Hayward. And it's Ingram missing. Celtics leading by 8. Morris outside. A minute 42 left to play in the first half. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Lakers trail by 8. To the paint. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's just outstanding focus on these hard finishes. I mean, Caldwell Pope fighting to score through contact and making it happen.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Jaylen Brown. The Lakers also with a sub. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Rajon Rondo.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Irving. And that's now 6 points for Marcus Morris. Down low, Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
Rozier with a screen for Horford. Picked by Horford. The kick out to Irving. Off target from three-point range. Lakers trail by 5.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
That would be ideal, and that's exactly what they'll try to do. They don't need to rush it, just need to get a quality shot, and quickly.
Here's Irving following the basket by LeBron James. Picked by Horford. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Hayward's got 7.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Ball. Kicks it to James. Over Hayward. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from LeBron.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He's clearly shaken off his mediocre performance from their last game as he has been dominant in the first half tonight. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, first and foremost, you got to take care of the basketball, and that means playing with poise, making good decisions, and not giving away any possessions. They did a great job of that in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
Never a shortage of motion on Soldiers Field Road as we welcome you back to historic Boston. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Lakers trail by 4. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Horford is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Irving at the 1. That's the Boston 5. McGee's shot is off.
Boy, the defense had gone to sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. To the middle, here's Horford trying to get open as Irving, and finished off by Horford.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
6 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. The shot misses, and it's Boston the other way. Brown outside. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Jaylen Brown was giving quite the compliment on his game from Draymond Green, who felt, Greg, that Brown was good enough to be an all-star.
Yeah, you know, I don't know if I'd be fully on board with that assessment in terms of last year, but I do think he's well on his way to becoming an all-star. His scoring and offensive impact continues to grow each year, and he's shown a great knack on the defensive side as well. Terrific two-way player. The sky is the limit.
First free throw is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Brown drops them both. Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys or drives, and now with the three-point line, the shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And it goes down 2 points. And it's now 26 points for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
James kicks to McGee. There's the pick. McGee is spring on Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes in. Ingram's got 18 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Horford with it. Brown outside. And again, it's Boston converting.
Gorgeous looking jumper from Brown. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot becomes.
And the Lakers call time here. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Hart subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Lakers trail by 10. Hart the pass to Rondo. To the paint. And the dunk by LeBron.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Tatum following the basket by LeBron James. And he gets it to go.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Passes it to Ingram. Kuzma with it. Here's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's Hayward. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 12-point Boston lead.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Yeah, it looks too easy for them. Almost looks too easy for them, I should say, Greg. I mean, their chemistry really, really at a high level.
Now here's Ingram. 18 points for him. Over Horford. And it's Ingram missing. Boston leading by 12. Inside. And And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Hayward. 16 points for Jason Tatum.
And everything they're attempting is going in. Tremendous run here in the third.
And a much-needed run, too, Greg. I mean, they've turned it up a notch. Really taking over now.
Now here's Ingram. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And it's sent back by Horford. And Tatum with a clear ball.
Talk about bringing the heat, the thunder, and the lightning on that pound. An athletic forward who dunks it with style, Kevin. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Rondo. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Kuzma with the screen for Ingram. And Irving comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Celtics with possession here. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Now Horford. Tatum kicks to Brown. Back to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Hart. And there's the pass to LeBron. Over Tatum. The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got 16.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 20. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. That shot's wide open. 10 points for him.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
To the inside. Here's James. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but also they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Boston. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Hayward. Smart comes in for Brown. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And then for the Lakers, Lance Stevenson comes in for Brandon Ingram. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. He hits the second from the line. Here's James. He's got 18. The 9-foot shot, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. James has got 8 points here in this quarter. They set the pick. A floater. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Now, here's Rozier. Pass to Horford. Back to Rozier. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Kuzma. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And stolen by Kuzma. To the middle. Ball, the pass to James. And the dunk by James.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
Pick by Horford. Smart kicks to Baines. And the layup falls. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
Yeah, that was actually no defense at all there, Greg. I mean, layups don't come any easier than that. I mean, they're piling it on now.
He used that pick to get in close. Kuzma's got 10.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 21.
Yeah, he's got it going. Nice to see Tatum finding his rhythm. He's a talented scorer and playing with a lot of confidence.
Lakers trail by 13. Ball kicks to Stevenson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Smart.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling. And Lance Stevenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler, and he excels in that capacity.
That free throw missing. And with Lance Stevenson, sometimes he'll pull off an improvised play, Clark, that just drops your jaw.
Yeah, he's one of the most instinctive players I've ever seen. I mean, he does do some things that that cause you to pull your hair out if you have any. But this guy is competitive, great size, and he ignites a team because he can do a lot of things to help you win.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. You look at rebounding now, Clark. Teams relying less on one guy and more on collective team rebounding, especially, it seems, on the defensive end.
Yeah, and you think about it, Kevin, with the space and pace game, positionless basketball, if you will, or versatile basketball that takes place, more guys are spread out and away from the goal. Bigger guys are not always camped in the lane. So everybody got to rebound the ball, more so today than in past decades, because, again, the three-point shots are coming at a rapid rate. Longer rebounds are available now, so everybody's got to be attuned to rebounding the ball.
And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Tatum.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint. That just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far.
Now, here is Morris. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Horford. Clock at 6. Count that one. Horford's got 6 points in the quarter.
A top-notch postgame is just one of the ways Horford helps his team. One of the more important ways, though, is because he's a tough matchup down low.
Here's Hart. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And they pick up 2.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Now, here is Morris. Horford with a screen on Stevenson. Morris passes to Horford, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Horford's got 8 points.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Ball kicks to James. Back to Ball. Stevenson outside. James against Tatum. And the shot goes down. That's 28 points for LeBron.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Rozier the pass to Tatum. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Horford with a screen on LeBron. The Celtics have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum will be at the line shooting 2.
And that one falls for Tatum. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in for Josh Hart. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. They get a hand on it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. .124 left in the third quarter. McGee is screen on Morris. 5 on the clock. Stevenson kicks to Ball. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Ball's got 5 now.
You know, Ball, despite the quirkiness of the shot, he does have a quick release, so you got to know he's a threat to score whenever he has it in his hands.
Smart. Boston again missing. Lakers trail by 11. Stevenson outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Smart passes to Tatum. He tries for 3. Nice shot by Smart. He's got 7.
Okay, you got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 13. Here's LeBron. Again, Los Angeles.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Ball against Rozier. He kicks it to Tatum. Fires from 18. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Celtics leading by 9, taking a look at the Lakers. The 4 and 5 are the athletic duo of LeBron and McGee. Ball is the point with KCP at his side. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward position. Horford gets the bucket.
Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Stevenson. McGee a screen. Back to Caldwell Pope. That 3 off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Horford in the post, guarded by McGee. Fades back, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And 12 points for Horford.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
James dishes to Stevenson. McGee is screen on Hayward. Down low. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Celtics, Terry Rozier will be at the line shooting 2.
The first one falls, and the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Lance Stevenson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. And so he hits both. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Rondo passes to LeBron. Dishes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. I mean, his jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, lethal.
Rozier kicks to Hayward. And the rejection by LeBron. Caldwell Pope against Brown. Caldwell Pope dishes to Rondo. Passes it to James. Over Hayward. Here's McGee. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
Much love goes his way. I mean, he refused to give up on the glass. Nice to see him rewarded because of his hustle.
And James picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Irving's checked in for Boston. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Now the pass to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 29 in the game.
I love the three-point shooting of Irving. Excellent at dialing it in from deep, and you've got to respect his range.
Now here is McGee. Ingram passes to Rondo, and stolen by Horford. Inside, it's deflected, and stolen by James. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Horford. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for LeBron. Celtics leading by 10. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Irving, good.
Great basketball from him, Kevin. A commanding performance, helping add to the lead this quarter.
LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. Back to LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Horford with a screen on Rondo. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, for so long, so many were wondering what Kyrie was thinking when he left Cleveland. What is clear now, though, is that Irving doesn't think about it and has flourished on his own. It seems that he really did just need his own team to become the player he's become.
And he knocks down the first one. And for Irving, he has let more of his personality come out on and off the floor, Greg, now that he has his own team.
Yeah, it really does feel like we are watching a new chapter in Irving's development as a player. Still has the great shot and handles that make him so deadly with the ball. And just visually, while the leadership is also evolving, he just seems more in control of his game and even more lethal as a player.
Now here's LeBron over Hayward. James, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Tatum. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And Tatum used to getting hit while he's shooting. I mean, he absorbs it like you would expect a pro to and powers right through that contact.
Elbow shot, and it's JaVale McGee with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Brown the pass to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
It's Ingram on the wing. And no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Irving kicks to Brown. Misses the layup.
Well, at best, the defense was average. I mean, he must make sure to finish these layups. Got to make those.
Celtics leading by 14. Hayward dishes to Brown. Rondo against Irving. Down low, Horford. McGee with the block. To the paint. Rondo's shot is off. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the 2nd half.
And Ingram with the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight. Irving against Rondo. Horford sets a screen for Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the high post. Misses off the right iron.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
From the top of the key, and there's the bucket from Tatum. Tatum's got 15 points here in the 2nd half.
Good to see Tatum square himself up and knock down those pull-up jumpers. When he does that, unguardable.
There's the pick to the inside, and finished off by LeBron.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
So it's the Lakers now. Lakers trail by 12. Rondo kicks to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 6 assists in the game.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now here is Horford. 2 points. That one goes. And the Celtics lead by 12.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Tatum against LeBron. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look, and the lead is down inside single digits.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Out to Hayward. Ingram against Tatum. Down low. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Fires for 3. LeBron shot is off. Celtics leading by 9. Hayward outside. Tatum passes to Irving. There's a good screen. Hayward on the wing. And again, Boston with the triple.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
By himself, and Hayward with the stuff.
Yeah, and give it up for the feed from Horford. He's a playmaker, and you love having a big man show off that kind of vision.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And if there was ever a guy who was more than what his stats say, it's Al Horford. Won't have nights where he drops 50 or carries a team with his shot blocking, but you ask anyone he's played with and they'll tell you he is a perfect teammate.
We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Jason Tatum.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the big men who compete against Horford have nothing but respect for him, Greg.
Well, it is why he's been selected as an all-star by his peers and why guys like Embiid admire his game. I mean, Horford does all the small things on the floor you need as a big man. He's so humble. He just goes about his game and makes his team better in every facet.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from James. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Irving against Rondo. Right side Irving. Horford with a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Brown. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got his 6th rebound on the night. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Horford.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Rondo kicks to LeBron. He feeds it to McGee. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
The shot's good from Irving.
And the mid-range shot of Irving is impressive. He has wonderful form with that shot.
LeBron against Hayward. Caldwell Pope outside. Right side, Rondo. Here's McGee. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Horford. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, this one is ready to be put on ice. Not a whole lot they can do from here.
Now here's Caldwell Pope off the screen. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
And the confidence Irving plays with is really admirable. You can tell he feels like no one can guard him.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 9. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, this has been rough all the way around. I mean, coming in with high hopes and then just now trying to finish the best they can.
Well, Greg, this one's clearly over. This is done. But hopefully they can find some momentum to carry into the next game.
Here's Hart. And the 3 ball is good.
Great screen that time by the physical Lance Stevenson.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for Boston, Marcus Smart will be at the line shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Right side, Rondo. His three-pointers off the mark. Tatum passes to Rozier. So we see Boston get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, we're at an early part of the season, but what did you want to accomplish tonight individually and in the team flow?
Just wanted to come out here and compete, get the win. We wanted to set a standard for ourselves. The most important thing was just coming out here and competing for my teammates and, doing whatever possible to get this win.
And you all did that tonight. Thanks, Kyrie. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.